Right, this is Soy FM is 92.1 in Lusaka and the surrounding areas. Like I said earlier, that I will be talking to somebody in studio. His name is Jay Lima. And, welcome to Joy, Lima.
Hey, DJ Fam.
That's good, bro.
I'm good, man.
It's
I feel at home, you know.
yeah, well, so the intro should be welcome home.
Exactly. Welcome home.
But then it's been a long time, man.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
When was the last time you were here?
I think should be
Last year?
a year ago. Yes,
A year ago, yeah?
should be a year ago.
And that time you brought some good news. That was when
Yes,
you dropped your other mixtape.
the other one. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Destiny.
Destiny, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the time you talked, yeah?
Yes.
How in Chicago?
So from that time,
Mm.
here we are now. So we're back home. And you know, each time I feel bad, man.
Uh-huh.
Each time I come here, I'm dropping something. I think I should just be coming for just to greet everybody. You know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're here.
Yeah, man. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So for the sake of those who may not know you, we have to do the usual,
Yeah.
where you get to introduce yourselves. You know how radio is.
Okay.
Because there are new people listening in every day.
Yeah. Word. So this is just Zambian artist, to be specific, musician. I sing and rap. I'm also into learning into production, and then my type of style is rap singing. So I can do both rapping, singing. So I try by all means to fuse the styles. And then type of genre. Since I'm a singer and a rapper, so I mainly blend in to Afrofusion, hip hop, R&B, but mainly it's African, instruments.
Yeah.
So experimental. And then born and raised right here in Lusaka, and then tribe, I'm Lamba, and then definitely Zambian, but this is just a piece of the J Lima musician. Otherwise, I'm into other stuff also, like clothing line, art, and these other things. But yeah, Joseph Lima is my government name, by the way. Yes. So J Lima is like my stage name.
So is Lima a Lamba name?
It is. It falls under those tribes. Lala, Lamba, yeah. But I'm a mix of.
It sounds foreign though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is foreign.
It is.
But the Lamba comes from my grand parents.
Okay.
Yeah. So to be specific, I'm half Spanish. That's from my dad's blood, and then from my mom, Chewa. So I'm like a mixture.
Oh, papi, eh?
Yeah. Let's not go there. Ask me Bwanji, Mwachoma Bwanji, Mulishani, Bonze, Mutibizi. Yeah, so that's J Lima.
Yeah. So, how many EPs do you have out? So
I've got 2 EPs.
Yeah.
And 2 albums. I hate to say albums because they're too big, man. The name is too big. Nikakamba album and shufunika unamveka. But yeah, I've got 2 EPs and 2 albums out.
But that's not a big deal. I know artists that we do not even celebrate here, and they'll tell you that they're making, they have good numbers from outside the country, and they know them. They have a huge following, like on these other
European,
platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can actually testify to that because even me, I think most of my listeners are from United States, South Africa, Europe, you know, that or that region.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But then you must be making some money. Are you monetized?
I am monetized.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
My team
Mhm.
made sure that before we start all these campaigns, releasing music, working with bigger artists,
yeah.
we should gain something. So yeah, I am monetized.
Is that and include Facebook includes it?
Everything.
Uh,
TikTok.
how did you do your Facebook?
Uh, that's under my distributors. So
Okay,
once we
okay.
distribute the music, they make sure it goes to all the platforms.
Oh,
all
okay.
the
So that's
social
just the
media
music, not your Facebook content.
Yeah, even the Facebook
Even
content.
the Facebook content is monetized.
Yeah, but Facebook content mainly it's through the songs that I use. So let's say I use my song, and the more people use that song on the
so
reels,
that's the clarity I wanted to
yeah.
because obviously I was looking at the like from your numbers on Facebook, like are you able to make money to say if you post something?
The only money that I'm able to make on my Facebook is there's what we call stars. On TikTok they call them coins. So the stars usually you gain those stars when you go online or like the way I'm live right now. There are people that can send me those stars, and then once I have a lot of stars, I'm able to change them into kwacha or dollar. Big live people start supporting them through stars. Yeah. So that has happened on my account, but there are some that don't have that feature.
Yeah.
Because like with Facebook, is the more you gain numbers, followers, the more features open up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. So before we get to talk about your, EP.
Yeah.
Here. First, let's dive into what's been happening in the country. We've seen a lot of collab artists.
Okay.
Which one would you point out to say this is my favorite collab?
That of or
Like
not
you,
my songs.
not your songs.
Okay.
So like these big artists are doing collaborations. For example, Yomaps. You saw Yomaps' album.
Yes,
It's got a lot of international artists on it.
Yes.
Chile One recently dropped a song. So yeah, do you have a favorite?
I know Yomap's name is always coming up because he's the Zambian African giant, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd say Yomaps with there's this song. First of all, before we go there, J Trigger.
Yeah.
With the feature they did, international feature, Zambian. That's a good way to promote.
Yeah.
And Chilla One with Harmonize. That's a good song. And Yomaps, of course. Moses is a good song. And just to name a few, Dremo has been doing good, you know, with the Zambian artists. So all these are features that I listen to on a daily basis.
If you ever got the chance to work with an international artist, who would you would love to work with?
African or
any.
just
any.
Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to Drake. I listen to Kendrick.
Yeah.
You know, and R&B. Or we bring it back to Africa.
Yeah.
Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy. I look up to those guys. You know.
Nice.
Ashaki. Just to name a few.
Yeah.
And then who else? There's a lot, but these are just on top of my head.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into your new EP.
Okay.
It's not an album, yeah?
No. This is an EP. Yeah, so the first one was an album. I don't know, I switched the thing, you know. Instead of releasing singles, I started with an album.
Yeah.
It was Simplicity Volume 1.
Yeah.
The second one was Simplicity Volume 2, which had 13 songs. And then the third one was now the EP with 5 songs. This is Destiny. And then now we have another EP, Pressure, which has only 5 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pressure is more than just music. It's a real life story.
Okay.
The project talks about pressure from every angle to survive, to succeed, relationships, fatherhood, pain.
Yeah.
So me working on this project was like, let me just talk about it. Most of the songs are actually personal from there, you know. And then when you look at the genre itself, it blends Afro pop, melodic rap. It's got a bit of amapiano. It's got zam rock, Kalindula beats in the fifth song.
Yeah.
So the whole song is vibes.
Yeah.
You know. So like when you take a look at the first one, the one that I feature Natalie Grace, it's called Django.
Yeah.
So Ghetto Code featuring Natalie Grace, this is like a song that talks about survival in the streets and how life can feel like a jungle, you know. And it's about staying strong, you know, staying smart, understanding the ghetto, you know. And then Natalie is the one on the hook. So the way she just delivers the hook, you can feel the story in the whole song, you know. And then number 2 is called Trials and Tribulations. So this one doesn't have any feature. It's just me on it.
Yeah.
This is where the deepest song on my EP. Me, I consider it like it's the deepest song.
Why?
Because mainly it was talking about me making it. You know, it reflects on hardships, setbacks, betrayal, and the struggles people just face, and also me. But I'm just reflecting it out there to say you can relate to this song. You know, so in short, it's like a motivational song. You know, because it reminds listeners on never to give up despite challenges. You need to keep on moving. You know.
Yeah.
And then number 3 is called Badman Love. So it's like this one is a smooth Afro R&B vibe, which talks about love from a badman perspective. You know, like this is someone who may look tough on the outside, but still feels deeply emotional. So it's catchy, relatable, and has that late night vibe. You know, so on radio you can play it. It's friendly. At home, you know, even just you play this tweedy Zaumbera Chemush. And then the main story is like the guy falls in love with the girl and then decides to just stop whatever that he's been doing with other, you know, my player, a guy umaziwa Chemulusaka.
Yeah.
You know, zafunika che uchinje. Once that guy finds that person, he's a changed person.
Yeah.
So this is the story in this one. And then number 4 is called Fatherhood.
Yeah.
So Fatherhood, this is like the track which is also personal to me. So it talks about responsibility, growth, sacrifice, and just becoming a better man through being a father, you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people connect emotionally with this song. Even right now, it's already out, the whole EP, but the response I've been getting, they're like, oh, okay, this is a good song. Why? Because of the relation of us who are fathers. I've got 2 kids, by the way.
Okay.
So I know what it means and how it feels to be a father. The pressure of just you being available for them, you know, the needs. So that's what fatherhood is talking about. And then pressure has the last song, which is Ndombola.
Yeah.
So this is a situation whereby after all these pressures you've gone through, and then now the 5th song is about you celebrating the struggles you've been through. Now you're strong, you know. So this is the party and dance vibe on the EP.
Yeah.
Brings high energy, African dance rhythms, and good vibes meant to just make people move and enjoy themselves. So it's like a celebration of track inspired by African culture. This is where you find the Kalindula instruments. Zamrock is also there. It's produced by Mikael. Shout out to Mikael. He's a very good producer, the guy.
Yeah.
So he touched the beat and the vocals, and then Muzo Beats also touched the beat, or sorry, the vocals, my vocals mainly. So we had to send it to Mikael in Copperbelt. So Shefi also brought in his A-level best. You know how the GOAT is.
Yeah.
So with those productions, Shefi on it, and the vibes, the way we just collaborated, me and him, it was just meant to be.
Yeah. So on this EP, is you only have 2 collabos.
Yes.
Out of 5 songs.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing,
Yeah.
Because obviously you want more of you
Of me, yes.
on the EP. So we already played Ndombolo.
Yeah.
Let's play the first song on the EP, which is titled Django, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll sample out 3 more because we already played Ndombolo. Yeah. So let's get into this one. This one is titled Django. So you're the DJ. Introduce your song now.
So Django. We all know the ghetto code.
Yeah.
The ghettos, in your course I'm ghetto. So it's chevechi. Tent kambe chikamveka. Mukachimvera.
DJ waguzani. DJ Lima.
Ningakwani sasa.
Iliche nayo.
Yeah, let's go. Django. If you knew our roots, you wouldn't wish us failure. In the Yokosa where we came from, I just survived by God's given favor. No retreat, no surrender. Chokonka pomanta, corner, yeah. See me now, I am a living testimony, yeah. Batman things is a city panda. The protocol we got to make the things right. Batman things that put on it. So me no zero evil, please, I'm you can take me out of ghetto, but you can get a lot of me. Damn, the family is really, really proud of me. Hear me now. Hear me now. Everything was going down with you. I did no doubt and they said I will make it to the top. Now that's for real. Django, Django, been living in the ghetto from the get-go. Django, Django, been living in the ghetto from the get-go. Django, Django, been living in the ghetto from the get-go. Django, Django.
There you have it. We Own It Records. Who produced this one?
So this one was produced by Young Mega.
Yeah.
So Young Mega is a very talented producer from Kafue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was produced at We Own It Records. Shout out to We Own It Records. Shout out to Stefolic, JB Jones. Yeah.
Where's We Own It Records?
We Own It Records is located in Olympia. Right now it's not open to the public. So we're still working on it inside out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so works are just happening.
So it's just the boys.
Yes.
We can use the booth
Yes.
for now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now we'll be getting into trials and tribulations. You know, you talked about this.
Yeah.
You know, and what inspired you? What motivated you to do such a song?
So what motivated me is the hustle plus the struggles and never giving up, you know. So we come from a place where only the strong survive.
Yeah.
And most of the work comes from you personally. Dear Jama Kamba, first of all, I'd like to thank myself.
Yeah.
So this is like me appreciating myself and letting all those that never supported or looked down on the movement or the gift or the talent or just the works in general. That now that it's happening, I owe it to myself, you know. In as much as there's a hand which is there to push you, even though they're not on the limelight.
Yeah.
But I cannot forget all those, you know. But most of the hard work is from you know. So never give up, believe in yourself, despite the struggles, the trials and tribulations. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. One day Kapanga sense.
From the 5 songs, which one do you think people are listening to the most, and why?
Badman Love, Django, and funny enough, I was gonna say Ndombolo, but I'll say Trials and Tribulations. Ndombolo is the most because of the God there.
Yeah.
You know, but Django, first is Badman Love, then Django, and Trials and Tribulations.
All right, let's listen to some Trials and Tribulations. So looking at time, we won't be finishing the whole song, so we can accommodate all the songs. But then, if you would want to listen to the songs, they're available on YouTube. So we'll be able to give you details on how you can obviously find them.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? We're live on Joy FM 92.1. Make sure you tune in. Let's get interacting. Pressure is out.
Well, we can play. We can still play the two songs. We can still play the two songs for as long as
Okay.
we talk less.
Yeah, yeah.
And we still have 10 minutes.
Okay. Especially Batman Love, chifuneka chadila.
Huh?
Chikari, Batman Love, chifuneka chadila.
It's coming up next.
Yeah, we had the trials and the tribulations. I can never go
All right.
Huh?
Going in.
Okay.
Yes, that's Jay Lima right here. Well, the EP is out. Obviously, Django on it. There is Trials and Tribulations. That's the one from playing there. The EP is titled Pressure. So he's here to give you guys a little bit of pressure.
Pressure.
So we're playing the next song, which is titled Batman Love.
Yeah.
What can the Lord that be?
Yeah, not ready for it.
Not ready for the Batman
For the
Love.
Batman Love.
Yeah, what motivated you to do such a song?
Love.
Eh?
You know, love is strong.
Yeah.
It's everything, you know. In as much as we can tolerate hate, but love wins
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
true.
you know. So this was inspired by change again. So in as much as you can be doing the wrong things, certain type of, you know, characters that you portray, when you find the right person, which brings us back to love, then change prevails, you know.
Yeah.
So love.
Sure. Let's get right into it. Let's play this one. Looking at time, talk about on the panel, so that move for sure. In case don't quit that. All right, going in. Going to wrap it up now.
Okay.
Yes, that's some really good stuff there, man. Batman Love. Man, it's refreshing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of music, and
Okay.
once I listen to a good song, I tell.
This one definitely.
This one is definitely a bang.
It needs to be on that list.
Yeah,
Playlist.
Batman Love.
Top Chan.
Yeah. You're right. This one is actually my favorite of the
Straight
EP. Maybe Doom for Fatherhood.
Fatherhood.
But I like that one because I love I listen to a lot of singers.
Okay.
I love to listen to more singing than rap. So,
Yeah.
and plus I also listen to a lot of reggae and dancehall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It has that vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Word.
now, as we get to wrap it up, and how can people find your music? Is it free? Are you selling it and all of that?
It's both. So you can find my music on Spotify, on YouTube, Apple Music, Boomplay. So reason why I'm saying it's both, it's because you can buy it and you can listen to it for free. So the free platforms are like YouTube, and then Boomplay. You can listen to all the songs in the EP for free. Then if you want to support, you can subscribe on Apple Music. Then you get to buy the songs or the EP, which is less than $10 to $5. Yeah. So this is J Lima is the name everywhere on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter. Just use J Lima ZM, then you can follow me, then we get to interact. So I'd urge all my fans, supporters, and everybody just pushing the movement to use the sound. Use the sound everywhere, on TikTok, on WhatsApp, on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's how we get paid, through royalties and views and streams. So there's nothing like, no, we're coming to you to get the money. You pay us through the phone, and that's you streaming.
Yeah.
Share, and let's get the movement going. So I'd like to shout out to my team management. It's a lot, but we own it records, hometown, Sweet Perry.
Sweet Perry.
That's
Sweet Perry of Mams.
It's unexplainable, but tangaziwe mwene wake maukoyo. But yeah, shout out to Benny Banks, Stefoli, JB Jones one more time. Shout out to the family, shout out to my madam, shout out to my babies. Ungadabati simnatuze shout out to But yeah, so it's a massive movement, and with you right there at home, you can join. So yeah, let's win together.
All right, man. Cheers. Thank you for coming through.
And word of encouragement.
Yeah.
You only live once. Live. And make sure that gratitude is a must.
Yeah. So
whether you're in the jungle, you're in the Mayadi, at the end of the day, we're all one. You know. So time is what usually differentiates our livelihood, but let's keep on living. You only live once.
Blaze up, man. All right, I've been with J Lima, so yeah, go on his socials, like he said, J Lima ZM, right?
Yes, J Lima ZM.
ZM. Check him out on YouTube. Listen to his EP. You know what I mean. Share if you can. Let's support Zambi music. That's what we're here to do. Taking us home is music titled Fatherhood, and well, out to this place. Stay tuned. Coming up shortly, we'll be getting into headline feedback. Good afternoon.
Sample no EP.
First one, baby girl, there's something about the way you smile.
I'm going to convince people. This one. Maybe the next one.
It's hard to convince them.
Every day I keep things that right. You're the light of my life. Yeah. But I will real life. I can testify. Father, when money got by. I can testify. From a boy to a man of a life.
So we live at Joy FM, guys. And on YouTube. Check my.
Walking the path I was meant to know. Yeah, I was meant to know. Mamuna ni Bolimba, you gotta fight the pressure.
DJ Val, shout out. Thanks for joining
Was the beat that we wrote
my song.
Unani pass a reason to weather the storm. Like
JJ, what's up?
break the dawn.
Tricia Lima. Tricia Lima. How? Tricia Lima. There's only one Lima in this world. How come you have my surname here?
Every day I keep things that guy. You're the light of my life.
Evelyn Chichi, what's up?
Father would know me like.
Zega B, what's up? What's up?
Father would money can buy.
Miss Jane, what's up?
From a boy to a man, I'm alive. I can testify. With the high with the shining by my side, Lord.
Oh wow, oh wow. You just changing names just like this. I see what you did there. Okay, Tricia. Nice name. Hey.
I'm about to get into the next program now.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, let me just close.
Waterman,